Next tonight, the businesses bussing in workers to combat staffing shortages. Coronavirus, coupled with the loss of foreign workers through Brexit, has hit some industries particularly hard. Industries like logistics and hospitality. Tonight, we have two reports looking at what's being done to fix it. And we start in Northamptonshire, the warehousing capital of the country. As Stuart Radcliffe reports, one company there is building its own accommodation to house commuting staff.
9:30 a.m. and workers leave their Kettering hotel to begin the mid-morning shift at I-Force in Corby, a warehouse which handles online orders for some of the country's biggest retailers. And on that bus, James, who's been travelling from London to work here in Corby for the last 18 months.
I usually do 11 days and then I have a rotation off, just because it's nice to be up here. I like all the guys that we work with, all the girls we work with. It's just something different, really.
And what's it like being away from home, though, for that length of time?
It was difficult to begin with. But you get the friendships that you create here. It's like being part of a big family in a way, because we all live in the hotel together.
This warehouse employs up to 2,000 people, but this company has found it increasingly difficult to recruit solely from Northamptonshire.
I think in Corby and the wider sort of Northampton area, there's so many businesses doing similar things to that we do, warehousing, distribution. There's a huge amount of jobs, certainly in those late months of the year, October to December, and the market is saturated. There is less people than there are jobs, so therefore we have to do something different.
Currently, 80 of the workers here are provided by Gig Hub, a company set up after Brexit to try and plug the gaps in the workforce.
We were very aware that being cut off from the EU would mean that there would be a ripple effect within the UK labour market, especially in areas like Northampton, where there are a number of logistics companies, all who have high volume staffing needs. The business itself therefore uses transport and accommodation to bring in workers from outside the local area to plug those gaps as and when needed.
The transportation of staff, sometimes from as far afield as Glasgow, relies on the availability of hotel rooms, so this accommodation block is now being built next door to the warehouse.
Building our own purpose-built accommodation allows us to keep a consistent delivery for our clients, so we can guarantee a certain number of heads and we can keep that cost steady throughout the year.
The fact this is even being built shows that both recruitment companies and businesses believe labour shortages are now a long-term feature of the local economy. And plans for other accommodation blocks like this are now being considered for other sites across Northamptonshire. Stuart Radcliffe, BBC Look East.